Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
All right. Happy Sunday. Too difficult. But this one's not. See what I mean? How does that make sense? Oh, wait. Find out the appropriate punishments from the Black Chronicle. In the year of our Lord 1390 and years thereafter, under the reign of King Wenceslas the Fourth of Bohemia, Lord Henry of Lipa being the sole elder of the province and punisher of rebels against the crown, in this book has set down the names of such persons and the manners of ordeal to which they were righteously put ere their assisted departure from this world at the hand of the executioner. Jan the Miller of Pekov told that with Janek Zak of Pashna and with another called Holfek they did rob the mill in Bazeov, and in the act did leave behind no living soul, and what they did take there they did spend at the tavern of Peter in Pashna. The same Jan did state that they did sell the irons stolen from the mill to one Hendel called One Eye, a carpenter who dwells next to Pakov. All this he did declare without being put to torture. Jan death by hanging in Rattay. Wow. Young Prabik Shibal told that Marshik, brother of Goodman Hinkau of Velemovitz, together with Plumel Zadakov of Bohov and Hlinka of Shestitz, did commit robbery. What am I looking for? Oh. There's to be an execution in Rattay without Herman the Rattay executioner. Once I knew the crimes, I could find out the appropriate punishments from the Black Chronicle. The bailiff should know what the reprobates have been convicted of. Then I can find their crimes in the Black Chronicle to see what the usual sentence is. Oh, okay. I understand. Uh-oh. Where's he at? Ah, you motherfucker. No. Ah, you bitch. What the fuck? Stop doing that.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
I hear there's going to be a big execution here.
There certainly is. It'll be a glorious event for our town. They'll be talking about it for years.
Who's for the chop?
The biggest outlaws and reprobates for miles around. Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and Frost Herald.
What did they do?
What didn't they do, more like? They caused trouble all over the country.
Who's this Peter of Dorba?
A noble who lost his fortune. He's been holding up merchants for months.
That's all?
At first. But then his gang started getting bloodthirsty. They wiped out a whole squad that was hunting them. He won't walk away from this.
What can you tell me about Herald?
They call him Frost because he's always cool as ice, until he starts. I've seen plenty of killers and thugs in my day, but that one's got the devil in him.
Why?
They say the only thing that'll put a smile on his face is the sound of screaming and weeping. That beast kills for pleasure. When they caught him, he had a candle made from the arm of an infant. For luck, he said.
Christ.
Holy shit.
What about Weiss?
No one actually knows where he came from, but they say the murdering started with him. He never leaves witnesses. He'd rather wipe out a whole village than take a chance.
Thanks, Bailiff. That's all I need to know.
God be with you.
Let's see. Robbery. Robbery. Stealing. Stealing. Stealing horses. Stealing horses. More robbery. Robbing and killing a merchant. Put to death by sword. Okay. Wow, killed 3 pregnant women. Oh, and ate them. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright. Oh, wow, I completely missed the actual turn I was supposed to take. I'm confused.
I need your advice.
Find out what they did. And did you read the Black Chronicle?
Yes.
So tell me what you found out, and I'll see what I can come up with. Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out, but you'll only find exactly what you need in the Ratai Black Chronicle. Every executioner has his own way of doing things, and this bastard might have different methods in mind.
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman.
That's my sword. Oh. Guess not.
George Weiss is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a trail of corpses behind him. Frost Herald is the worst of them all, sent by Satan himself. The things he's done would make a demon blanch. I'll have to go and find out more.
Shit. Damn. Okay. I guess I don't really know how any of it's gonna go down. Oh, man. Okay. Time to do some reading. Again. Jan the Miller of Pakov told that with Yannick Zak of Pashna and with another called Hulsek, they did rob the mill in Bozejov, and in the act leave behind no living soul. And what they did take there, they did spend at the tavern of Peter in Pashna. The same Jan did state that they did sell to iron stolen from the mill to one Hendel called One Eye, a carpenter who dwells next to Pakov. All this he did declare without being put to torture. Jan the Miller, as a commoner, is put to death by hanging. Young Pribik Shibal told that Marshik, brother of Goodman Hinkau of Velimovitz, together with Plumel Zadakov of Bohov and Hlinka of Shustitz, did commit robbery. The same Pribik did state that the same Marshik did steal the sword of Matsek, the carpenter, and did take it away concealed beneath his cloak. The same Pribik did tell that Martin called Blackbird of Shustitz did steal under cover of darkness 2 plows with their plowshares in the fields and did sell them to Nicholas. Pribik Shibal did know of this theft and did not report it. For abetting the thieves he shall receive 30 strokes of the cane. Telets did confess that he did steal a woman's cloak from goodwife Zarena and did sell the same in Benishov. Furthermore, he did rob Nicholas of Bretsia of his horse and did sell it in Pribram. Furthermore, with Martzik Hudetz and with Michael, they did steal 3 bullocks. Also, he did steal the cloak of the goodwife of Zviekovitz. He also told that the Shebkov's son, Andrei of Strazovitz, did put to fire and burn down the haycocks and byre of Prihik the stableman. He told too that with Michaeletz and his accomplices that they did take 2 horses from blank, and that blank of blank did steal the horse of one Jan from there. And he told that Schlapp of blank did spy out for them the things and did buy everything from them and gave them coin for that, and for arson especially shall tell it to be drowned. Ugh. Cuban called the Buck, Baron of Milititz, did tell that he did steal the horse of one of the monks in Strybro in Maita together with Nicholas and Balhut of Klosnovitz. He did tell also of Levitz and the son of Jan that they did kill the bailiff of Holubkov and did long commit robberies together, and he did declare of Gregor, brother of Nicholas, that he did rob with him and they did kill a merchant and steal his valuables. Cuban did lead them in this and did kill and rob with them. As a lord and baron of Lipa, he was put to death by the sword. Martin called the Stag to testify that they did rob a merchant on the way home from Misen, and that one having taken to the trade of thieving, and that having once taken to the trade of thieving, he decided to continue with it in the province together with his accomplice called Jan Massar. To help them in their evil doing, they did kill 3 pregnant women in Crudum and other towns, and did cut from them their fetuses, from which they did cut out their hearts, lungs, liver, and did cook them in the Devil's Inn in Bohemia and devour them, according to the testimony of Martin the Stag of Baitesh, to give greater boldness to their hearts and to keep them long in their evil doing. For this they have earned death many times over. Their flesh will be ripped, their eyes burnt out, and they shall be broken on the wheel. Anna called Zarina of Strahovitz Strazovitz did testify that she did kill her child and urged her neighbor Jan Kosten to murder her husband. He did then sell the oxen with their help, and they conspired to take the farm for their own. Anna called Zarina was burned alive and a stake driven through her heart, and she should not return from the grave that she should not return from the grave to the world as a revenant. Tonda, a farmhand in Vlasham on Holy Saturday, did testify under trial by ordeal that he did ride with Lubosh called Limpy of Uzhitz, and they did rob wayside shrines. He did testify that by Talmberg they did rob 5 horses of the bailiff, of which they did take valuables worth 5 groschen, and that there was present too one Hinnek called Riki. He furthermore testified that they did keep company and dwell with Hinnek in the woods around Ledechko. For theft, Tondo was sentenced to have his ear cut off. So, being a sick freak murderer is broken on the wheel. Being a murdering, stealing previous noble is death by the sword. Multiple murderer, but he's also a nobleman. A beast of a man who enjoys making others suffer. Cold-blooded multiple murderer. Okay, this first one. Jan the Miller. They robbed the mill in somewhere, and they killed everyone there. So, multiple murderer, commoner, death by hanging. Robbery, stealing, theft. For abetting the thieves, he shall receive. For abetting the thieves, so he's just an accomplice. 30 strokes of the cane, so he got whacked. This dude stole a woman's cloak. Stole a horse and sold it. Stole 3 bullocks. Stole another cloak. Burned down a place, so arson. Stole more horses. Stole another horse. So for all the stealing and spying, and for arson, they were drowned. Okay. Stole horse. Killed the bailiff. More robberies. Robbery. Killed a merchant. Killed and robbed many people. So multiple murderer who was a lord. Death by sword. A commoner who did multiple murder. Death by hanging. And a freakazoid who does torture and horrendous things, broken on the wheel. Okay, so death by sword, broken on the wheel, hanging. I think that's what I got.
How are you, Henry?
Yeah. Yeah. I need your advice.
Did you find out what they did?
Yes.
So tell me what you found. Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out. Every
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul.
Hanged. He's for the chop. Drowned, burial alive, tortured first, 30 lashes of the rod, burning at the stake, quartered by horse. He's for the chop.
His neck is going on the block.
That makes sense. His crimes are great, but he's still a nobleman. So he gets an honorable death.
George Weiss is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a trail of corpses behind him. He'll be tortured first.
He's got plenty of dead men on his conscience. But I reckon it'll be one of the others who gets tortured.
George Weiss is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a... He
Hanged?
hasn't earned an honourable death. He's for a long drop on a short rope.
A murderer deserves nothing better. That makes sense.
Okay, so it's this guy who's the
Frost
freak.
Herald is the worst of them all.
Yeah.
Sent by Satan himself. The things he's done would make a demon blanch. The executioner will take his time with that one. He'll be begging to die. If I read correctly, it'll start with ripping the flesh.
Aye, could be. He deserves nothing better.
So, have we got everything we need?
We've covered all the possibilities. There's nothing more we can think of.
So, what's the plan then?
An executioner's greatest boast is to behead with one blow. That's why an executioner's sword needs to be a splendid piece of craftsmanship and sharp as a razor.
I follow you, but how can I get to the sword?
It won't be easy. The executioner's sword is one of his most valuable instruments.
So I'll have to steal it, dull the blade, and put it back before anyone notices.
Yes, that's probably the only way.
That'll be interesting. That'll do me.
With ripping of the flesh, the bastard has to suffer, but survive as long as possible.
So, if Herald drops dead right at the start,
The executioner will look like a fool.
but how can I make sure it happens?
I don't know. It depends on the skill of the executioner. An experienced one starts in places where there's no threat of heavy bleeding. The sides, the chest.
And the Kuttenberg executioner is definitely experienced.
No doubt. They use a kind of special tongs, and in between the ripping, the convict's wounds are treated so he can take more.
Maybe the tongs could be spiked with something nasty.
And you'd know what to use?
I know a little, and I might be able to get something.
That would work. Good idea, Hal.
That'll do me. What about the hanging?
If the rope breaks when it's done, it's an unbelievable disgrace for the executioner. Folk see it as the will of God, and sometimes he even has to let the condemned man go.
Supposing I just cut it?
I doubt it would work. The executioner will check it before the hanging when he's preparing the gallows. He'd probably notice.
What about switching it?
That could work. I've got an old rope here I don't use anymore. It looks fine, but it's run. It'll be perfect.
Great, I'll use that.
Cool.
That'll do me. Thanks.
Alright, time to make some poison. Switch out this rope and find this dude's sword. Why is that the only thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoever wants to poison rats and stray dogs or set bait for prey, let him try this poison. Do not drink it though, and mark the bottle well, lest anyone else should drink from it. Herb, Paris, and thistle. What the fuck? Ooh, I don't have any of that herb, Paris. Ay. Come on, man. What's the point of the pad foot potion if I can't get into very hard locks? Player. Skills, lockpicking 9 plus 5. Maybe maybe I need what do you call it? Not level 10, but level 15. Nice. Alright, let me give it a shot now. Oh, let's go. Doesn't look like he has any either. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let me see what the steps are here. You will need oil, oleum, 2 herb Paris plants, and a handful of thistle. Drop thistle in cauldron, boil for 1 turn, leave to cool, add Paris, do not boil. Not easy. Okay. Ooh. Look at the way it comes out. Leave to cool, add Paris. Okay. Poison has been made.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't knock him out. Oh, that sucks. I can't unselect the key. Guess I'm taking it.
That should do it. It'll never hold the weight of a grown man.
What's going on there? Hey!
Oh boy. What the fuck?
If he tries to torture anyone with this, the lucky fellow will die quickly.
You call that combat?
How did I fail?
Now.
Huh?
I yield. Enough.
Who the fuck are you, buddy?
Come here, Lily Liver. Yo! Yeah, my boy.
Mother of God! What was that?
Oh, I failed to poison the torture instruments. I was seen doing it. Damn.
Yeah.
going? Hey,
The fuck?
Yeah. Hey, couldn't chop the head off a chicken with this. Yeah. Goof. That's... Look, you...
Damn, only 27?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog's gonna fall out of favor with me real quick.
Yeah.
Hi, Peanut. One sec. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell? Horse? Come on!
Yeah.
About the executions.
Is it done? Can I let them get on with the executions now?
Yes.
Now all we have to do is go and enjoy the show.
Ah, I can't talk to her. I wanted to see how life was like after I fucking hooked her up with the executioner. I probably have to wait until a certain time, huh? $2:00. 2:00 tomorrow afternoon. annoying. For him. Oh well. Alrighty. Wait a second. What was I gonna do? I think I was gonna go read some books. Actually, I probably shouldn't leave this here. It'll incriminate. What's his face? What is that? Hmm. Hmm. Well, I probably shouldn't be here then. The catchpoles will be after me.
How are you?
I hear you're able to open locks.
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skill.
All right, but it'll... Now...
Hmm. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah. Ah, 100% completed that book. Let's go. Wait a sec. What? What? Oh, ancient map. Treasure map. I see. Okay, something's up with ancient map too. I feel like I feel like I didn't really find this one yet. Now, there is, however, this interesting place, interesting site. But I think I should go to this cave instead. I think this is really where the last set of the warhorse armor is. So I'm gonna go there, like right now.
Look, you'll.
Oh, nice. New Houndmaster level.
Yeah.
Burp. Excuse me.
Yeah.
One sec. It's kind of stinky in here.
Is that still going?
What? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what kind of nasty business I get up to on this road. How many people want to attack me? Thanks, babe. Oh. I'm dying. Ah, thank you. Holy crap. Ah, that shit sucked. Ah, thanks, babe. Ah. I appreciate your kind efforts. Oh, damn. Ugh. Oh, my eyes. Right, let's see what kind of nonsense is going on over here. Look at this asshole. Yep, get dropped, pussy. Oh, I fucking got his ass. Ah, shit. Is he the only one here? I think he is. Wow, one single human archer on the attack, huh? Not a good plan. Not a good plan at all. Ah, I'm pretty much where I need to be. Time to get off the road. That was amazing. One shot, right to the fucking dome. Took him out, you know? Oh yeah, here we go. My dog falling into the grave, now he can't get out. Oh man, get the fuck out of my way! Jeez, dummy. Oh, wow. Decorated German bassinets, fashionable slippers, 308 groschen, Heavenly Kingdom die, marathon, 4, plate jack died, recipe for Artemisia potion, ash longbow. Is that better than my current weapon? No, it's not. It's pretty good, but it's not. So I'll put that away. Put this away. That away. Boom. Boom. There it is. I think I got all the warhorse stuff, yeah? Alright. That's all set. I found quite a pile of groschen in the Privislavitz encampment, which Master Engineer Fafar subsequently discovered to be fakes. Not only is that a capital crime against the crown, but it's also proof that there's more going on around Rete than meets the eye. Find out who in Sasau works with copper. Find out where the counterfeits get the quicksilver, and optional, speak to Ulrich. We, the aldermen of the great and glorious city of Passau, do hereby wish God's grace and mercy, and do offer goodwill to all and sundry princes, religious and secular, dukes and counts, margraves, barons, lords, and other nobles, chamberlains, ministers, and councillors, knights and squires, hetmen and captains, customs officials, treasurers and officials, and bailiffs of cities, towns and villages and other settlements, and their elders and government, and to all others who are subject and faithful to the Holy Roman Empire, and to all who, by the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, shall take into their hands this missal. Esteemed, gracious, noble, and faithful friends, we hereby recommend to you, each and all, the holder of this parchment, the venerable Knight Sir Ulrich, good gentleman and our loyal friend, who shall soon come to your kingdom of Bohemia as our envoy and emissary. We ask you to receive him upon his arrival with the same goodwill and respect you graciously afford us, to treat him kindly and to suffer him to travel and to assist him in his journey, and to allow him safe conduct over all roads, ports, bridges, lands, fiefdoms, counties, provinces, cities, towns, castles, villages, and any other places in your kingdom of Bohemia, and by your good grace to see Sir Ulrich's safe and unmolested passage in his mission to uphold the honor and good name of our great city, set down in the city of Passau in the year of our Lord 1403. What? Unmolested, that's what it says. Like,
What the hell does that mean?
untouched? Like,
Why
unbothered?
did you say that?
Because it's old speak.
Yeah, but that's...
The game takes place in 1403. It doesn't mean molest didn't mean, it used to mean like just like sexually groping. Although I would hope that wouldn't happen to this guy either.
Yeah.
Unmolested.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Where am I?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lost. What the fuck? Huh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I just lost some health. Oh shit.
Yeah.
My humble greet. See you later.
That's not what I wanted. Nobleman's shoes and nobleman's dark shoes.
See you later.
Find out who in Sessa works with copper. Find out where the counterfeiters get their quicksilver, and optional speak to Ulrich. Oh, okay. I guess I could start where I actually came from.
Mother of God, you don't...
Jeez.
God be with you.
Jesus Christ be praised. I want to get...
Certainly.
I'd like...
First, yeah.
Well,
Lanky. What's with all these named characters?
Good God, you look...
Good luck to you.
Žezle pohodím.
Oh, there must be a house going up here. This looks like a construction site. That's cool.
God! Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye.
God grant you health. How may I help you? Goodbye.
Oh, I didn't check how much money he has.
Good luck then.
Ooh.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper.
Oh, that's all I needed to know.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a
I'll tell you that for
small
free.
town. There's Zach, who has the forge in the craftsman's yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Can you tell me something about Master Otter?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
What are Zack and Master Otter arguing about?
Zack had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zack mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots, and that his son will see him off.
That will be all. Thank you.
Take care.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Okay.
Got it for you right here.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
Yeah, choking on my own spit.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the poor git.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same paint goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
There's always time for some dice. Let's see what you can do.
Take care.
Pull me one.
But a ruin this guy's day.
Coming right up.
Whoa, what's he got there? Those are nice.
That's it. God's holy hat.
Jeez. Oh my god, no way. This dude's finished. Oh. Dang.
Finished.
How do we hear? Sorry, buddy.
What are they thinking of? I'm painting the church in oozes. Jesus. Well,
Wonder if I sit here, someone will want to complain.
stop this. Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For a reward.
Dip a pocket.
Well, then it's lucky for you that I happened along. Who do you want me to rob?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw me out without even paying me for my labour. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from the herb woman. He's as superstitious as an old crone, so when he realises he's lost it, he'll have a fit.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you manage to nick his pouch and his coin, you could keep the groschen as a reward. See you later.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, he's not gonna know what hit him.
Why are you creeping around like a footpad?
What the hell do you want, buddy?
Stop that! Hey! Fuck! A thief!
Wow, okay. I guess I got lucky there. Friendly neighbor.
Here's the farmer's pouch you asked for.
Great, thanks. He'll have a fit when he finds out. He won't get a wink of sleep till he gets a new one. You see, he's got this idea he'll be eaten alive by fleas and lice without his amulet.
I'm always on the lookout for work.
Go and...
What use would her shawl be to you?
I'll slip it to someone else and then tell the draper his sweetheart puts no value on the gifts he gives her. He's really jealous, so he'll be mad as hell.
That's not very nice of you. But what do I care? What's it worth to you?
Don't worry. I'll reward you in groschen.
Good luck then.
This girl right here?
A bit of extra time never hurts.
Brought you that girl's shawl.
Thank you. I'll hide it in the farmer's bed and then tell the draper. He'll cripple the bastard if you don't kill him outright.
Who is it you want to get revenge on? The farmer or his maid?
All of them. They're all a bunch of diabolical swine. And that draper too.
Is there anything else you want?
One last thing. But it won't be so easy this time. I got my own back on the farmer and that wench. Now it's the draper's turn. For stealing my girl. Steal the tinderbox he carries. It's his pride and joy, and he's always boasting about how fine it is. Everyone knows it's his. Once you've got it, I'll set the whole bloody farm on fire and drop his tinderbox there so everyone will blame him.
Holy crap.
All's fair in love and war, but that's going too far.
What's your problem? Theft is theft, ain't it? Suit yourself.
What was it you wanted from?
I want...
The Avenging Angel is at your service. I'll get right on it.
Take care.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Good luck then.
Oh shit, there's a shop guard in here and everything. Alright, I can't do this right now.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Dude, the horse, are you fucking good? I swear this horse is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am honored that you should come to me.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
God be with you.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Me. Literally me.
Nobody, I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to, it's that I can't.
Can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
God be with you.
Well, maybe it won't be all that bad.
The fuck? I don't think I can talk to him. I guess I can't. I still have to find that chump who worked with copper. Oh, over here. Okay. Empty. Crap. The hell is this?
Copper. And quite a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this. Copper. And quite a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this.
What the hell? Yeah, where is this blacksmith anyway? Let's see. Someone supplying the counterfeits with copper sheets. We won't do any harm to check the local forges. Master Fafar might be in Sasso by now. I ought to report my findings to him and discuss what to do next. I crossed paths with the overseer's hand and found out what was actually happening in the monastery storehouse. Naturally, it was the hand himself who was behind it and selling the quicksilver to the forgers. He describes two people to me, some kind of knight who calls himself Yeshek and his manservant Rapota. He was the one he always met up with in the wayside chapel on the hill west of Sasso.
Why are you waking me?
Why are you waking me? Go away.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Nice. Let's see.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I've got the Draper's tinderbox for you.
He who laughs last, laughs loudest. Here's the boots I promised you. Wear them in good health. And now I'll go and get my revenge. See you later.
Slippers.